Guys, we got one mission in today's video, and that's to get as much damage as possible in Sailor Piece. Guys, this game is absolutely blowing up. It has like 500,000 players in it right now. And you're probably wondering, how can you become the strongest, highest damage version of yourself? And that's why in today's video, not only am I going to be upgrading my account to get more damage, but I'm also going to be showing you guys how to get more damage as well. So watch the full video, or else you're going to be doing 1 damage a hit for the rest of your life. Okay, I'm just kidding. That's kind of crazy. Yo, 1 damage a hit will be insane. So guys, there's multiple steps in today's video. Our first step, we need to see how much damage we're actually doing right now. See, this is me. This is my character. I pretty much only have max level. Okay, I'm max level. My stats are pretty maxed out as well, but we kind of have nothing in this game. So that's why we have to go through every single last part of this game to get the max damage possible. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do that step by step. And hopefully by the end of today's video, we can do 1 billion damage. But let's just do 1 M1. So how I separated this, we're gonna calculate 1 M1. So 1 M1 does 390,000 damage. Okay, so boom. All right, so what we're going to do right now, we're going to screenshot this. All right, and we're going to put this into this graph right here. We're going to calculate our before and after, so you guys actually know how much damage my character went up by. Because by the end of today's video, we're going to be the strongest. And yo, if you're watching this right now, you're going to be the strongest as well. Especially if you subscribe right now and join the Aura Farmers. All right, subscribe and get this video to 1,000 likes. But all right, so we did 1 M1. So let's do a full combo. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, boom. We just did 1 million damage a hit right there. But don't worry, guys, because we're going to do more damage by the end of today's video. This is just the beginning. We're trying to see how much damage we actually do, so we can actually see how much it goes up by later in the video. All right, so now we're going to calculate the V ability. We're going to see how strong this actually is and how much damage we do right now with it. All right. Oh my God. Yo, 5 million, 7 million, 8 million. Wait, 8 million? That's it? Wait, is that high or pretty low? I guess, yo, there's only one way to find out. I feel like by the end of today's video, there's no way we don't do 1 billion damage. Okay, like there's no way. All right, guys, so we added the V into the graph right now. So now the next thing that we have to do is we have to use every single ability. All right, we're going to calculate what a full combo does with every ability so we can see how strong we actually get in this video. All right, so we did that. We did that. We did this. We did this. Oh my God. Okay, we're at 10 million and we lose all the damage because the cutscene takes too long. All right, so it was 10 million plus 9 million. Okay, that's what it was. All right, so I'm gonna write that in the graph. All right, so when we did a full combo of everything, we did 19 million. All right, so here's where the fun starts. All right, now that we know how much damage we do per ability, per M1, and with all of our combos, now it's time to upgrade our character. All right, so we have multiple ways that we have to upgrade our character in today's video. Guys, we have to get maximum damage by the end of this video. So the first thing that we have to do is we're going to start off with the basics. All right, we're going to start off with race. So you can re-roll your race, and that can literally give you such a huge damage multiplier. But unfortunately, this costs us a lot of grinding and Robux. So what I've been doing for the past few hours, I've been grinding my account. I have 16 mythical chests. Let's open all of those. And we just got race re-rolls. All right, you can oh my God, we got 72 race re-rolls from that. What the heck? Yo, so guys, you want to grind this game, which I'm going to show you where to grind at pretty soon. But right now, we're going to open all the chests that we have and just see what we can get real quick. All right, guys, I opened up all the chests that we have. We have 43 clan rerolls, which we're going to need that to become stronger in this game. We also have, what are we? Okay, I don't see anything else that we have. Oh, we have 464 race rerolls. That's going to help us out so much in today's video. Oh my God. Guys, that's going to be so important. But don't worry, I'm going to show you guys where to grind at so you can get your own race rerolls and your own chests so you can get more items. All right, so the first stop that we have to go to, we're going to go to the island where I'm going to show you guys how to grind. So what you want to do is you want to hop in a private server and you basically want to go to Lawless Island, Academy Island. If you're like too low level, you can really go to any island, but I'm gonna show you guys how to grind properly in this game. All right, I've been doing this for the past like 24 hours. Okay, probably not 24 hours, but here, I'm gonna show you guys the method. So you gotta go to your settings, pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you're gonna be really bad at this game. I'm just kidding. All right, so you wanna go to your settings first. All right, you go to your settings and you want to do, okay, you click on enable quest repeat, auto quest repeat. You do these two. These are the 2 most important things that you can do. And then you want to grab this quest right here, which you can actually grab this quest at level 1 in this game. Did y'all know that? You can literally grab the quest at level 1. So you can grab the best quest in the game at level 1. So once you grab that quest, here, I should probably unhide my quests. All right, so now, as you can see, I have the quest equipped right here. Now you want to click on the auto clicker of your abilities. So you want to get like a pretty decent sword, which I have. Oh my, yo, oh my God. Yo, we just got beat up. I forgot we have no damage, so we don't one-shot everything. Oh my gosh. Don't worry. By the end of this video today, we're going to one-shot absolutely everything in this game. So basically what you want to do is you want to run an auto clicker, a macro. You just want to stand here. And every time you complete the quest, it's going to auto select it because those settings that I told you guys to equip. If you've been paying attention. All right. But oh my God, my character. Oh my. Okay, we just got cooked, bro. This is bad. Yeah, let's just get a little bit stronger, but you guys get the point. You sit there, you farm, and you can literally just sit there and AFK for as long as you want. But it's time for us to get strong. All right, so the first island that we're going to go to the Sailor Island. This is one of the most important islands in the game, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why. This is where like you get most of your power at. This island. Oh, freak. Okay. We have a little issue. All right, I don't know if we're strong enough to kill this dude. All right, let's pop Atomic real quick. All right, hopefully this does 6 million damage and one shots him. There we go. And he just gave us a trait reroll and a race reroll. Thank you, buddy. All right, so one of the things that you want to do, you want to grind to level up your ascensions, which I don't have void fragments right now, but you can basically, when you fully level up all your ascensions, you'll eventually have like 100% on all these different stats right here. So make sure you talk to Killua, one of my favorite anime characters of all time. All right, you want to talk to him and increase all your stats. These are permanent buffs on your account, basically. But we're not focused on those ones right now. We're going to do that later. But anyways, we have the traits. So we got traits. We have 235 trait rerolls. You can buy this with Robux or you can farm for it. But we got Godspeed first try. Wait, is that good? Wait, that's actually crazy. We just got Godspeed first shot. Oh my God. Wait, it does 1.5 times HP, 1.5 times damage, minus 25% cooldown. Wait, that one's actually kind of crazy. But what we want to get, one of these secrets. These secrets are the good ones, guys. All right, so let me buy like a bag real quick, a storage, and let's see if we can get an even better one. All right, guys, let's get it. All right, so we have re-equipped tough. All right, so now let's auto reroll and let's just see what the heck we can get. All right, so this basically is the fastest way for you to reroll. It's gonna keep rerolling until you run out of rerolls. So you want to keep doing this until you get like a red tier or a secret. Well, you got ascended, but we don't want that. That one's kind of garbage. We really got to get a secret, bro. We have to get a secret. If we can get a secret right now, let's go. Oh, we just got strong. Is that a secret? No, it's not. Okay. Oh, that kind of sucks. All right, let's keep re-rolling. We just got Dominator. What does that do? Then that kind of sucks. Okay, let's keep re-rolling. All right, come on. We got to get a trait. We got to get a secret trait, bro. We have to. All right, let's keep going. Come on. We got ascended. Are you serious right now? All right, guys. We're almost out of trait re-rolls, but don't worry. We got a pretty good one. Okay, we got a pretty good one. So it's no... Dang, we lost everything. Okay, we just lost all of our spins, but don't worry, guys, because we got a pretty decent one. Let's go to our inventory, and we ended up getting the Godspeed trait, which gives us a 1.5 times more damage multiplier. That's almost a 2 times damage multiplier just from spinning and a negative 25% cooldown. So that one's actually pretty good, but that's only the first thing that we have to upgrade. So make sure you guys upgrade your traits, because now we're moving on to stat reroll. Wait, what? Wait, don't do this, guys, okay? This one's the last thing that you should do in this game. Trust me. But I'm gonna play around with it like a little bit, okay? I'm gonna play around with it a little bit, and I'm just gonna see what we can get. All right, so auto skip this. Let's just see if we can get some, let's see if we can get some S tiers on everything. So I wanna get some cooldown reduction. Let's just do cooldown reduction. Come on, please. Come on. Okay, this thing, guys, the reason why I told you guys not to do this one is because it costs so much money. So right now, I'm just going to get like some good critical damage and good critical chance. As you guys can see, my first roll ever, I was able to get SS on damage, which gives us so much damage. But let me just try to get like critical damage, like a decent one. All right, we got A tier on critical damage, which that's not that bad. Let's try to get like an S tier on luck. Oh, we just got an S tier on luck. All right, we just got a 7 times luck booster, which is going to help us out so much in this game. But we're moving on to the next person. All right, we're moving on to not the storage person, titles. Okay, titles. Did you guys know that with your titles, you can actually increase your damage by a lot? So right now I have the luck titles. All right, there's a 12.5 times luck increase. But if we scroll all the way down, the more bosses you kill in this game, you can actually increase your damage through killing bosses. So right now we have a 15% damage booster, but there's even some better ones. You can get all the way to an 85 times damage booster, which is pretty insane. But that's pretty much all the things that you can do inside this room. We're gonna move to the next area where we can increase our damage. All right, so the next area, so we need race. Okay, as you guys can see, our race is currently human, which is the worst race inside the game. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our inventory and we're gonna go to race rerolls. All right, race rerolls, and we're just gonna reroll. Why is it only one at a time? wait. There gotta be NPC for this, right? There's no way I have to do this. Oh, we got hollow pity. Wait, what the heck? What was that? Wait, whoa. We just got like hollow race. Wait, is this Gojo? I don't think this is Gojo. All right. Oh my God, we got Ichigo damage, 20% Ichigo damage, 50% damage. Wait, whoa. Wait, this race might be insanely overpowered. Wait, it's a yellow tier race. This might be insane. I don't know if this is better than my Kasune race that I have though. All right, we're just gonna keep those two for now, but we're gonna keep re-rolling our race. All right, we just got a pretty good one though. All right, but I'm gonna see if we can get an even better one, guys. All right, guys, so I just looked up a list of every single race in the game. This is every single race that you can possibly get in the game, from best to worst. And it says that Warlord is the best one, and he has a 80% damage multiplier, a 22% melee damage multiplier. Yo, this one's insane. Wait. All right, there's a Sunborn one. There's a Sword Blessed one. Okay, for me, I probably want to get Sword Blessed because swords are my favorite weapons in this game. Even the owner of this game said that swords are the best. So, yo, I might go for Sword Blessed. All right, that might be one of the best ones for me. All right, but anyways, I have Kasune race, which is a 25% luck multiplier. Wait, so my Kasune race is better than the hollow one. So guys, you guys can like take a screenshot, but these are pretty much all the races in the game. All right, guys, but we're not done yet. So what we can do right now, we can type in all of our race. All right, we can type all the men into the bar, and we can get it to auto spin for us. So at 750, you get a pity race, which means you get a good race guaranteed. But we just got absolutely nothing. All right, it's still re-rolling, guys. Let's just see what we get. Bro, we are actually getting no good races. Here, let's pop our awakening real quick. Oh, we just got demon race. Okay, we actually don't want that though. So I'm gonna keep re-rolling these races. All right, guys, there's a new boss here. This guy's the Vampire King, and he had 20 million health this time. And we actually are doing way more damage. Wait, we just did like 13 million damage that time. What the heck? Yo, we're not even close to getting fully maxed out. How much damage are we gonna do by the end of today's video? This is getting kind of crazy. All right, wait, what race did we just get? My character looks a little weird now. All right, what race do we have? We have Vampire race. Okay, that thing kind of sounds pretty trash. I'm not gonna lie. All right, yo, let's keep re-rolling this. All right, let's keep going. We just got Demon race. All right, I guess we just gotta keep doing this until we run out of all the bad races or run out of re-rolls. And guys, we're almost at 100 race re-rolls, and boom, we just got Vampire race again. Yo, why does Vampire race look a little drippy though? Wait, what are we doing? Yo, to get a better race, why are we not? Wait, to get a better race, I just thought about this, guys. Okay, we technically should be using a different title. All right, so if we go over here and we go to titles and we switch to a luck title, we should technically get better races right now. But don't worry, guys, this is only the beginning. This is pretty much only step 2 in today's video. We have a lot more things that we have to do to upgrade our damage. This is literally like the beginning, guys. We just got something new. It was called a Galvorn race. Okay, we need to see how much damage that thing does. All right, so we got something called a Galvorn. Oh, we got one of the best ones. Oh, it has a 75% damage multiplier, and it's good for melee weapons. Oh, wait, this is actually pretty good. This is actually really good. We're keeping that one for sure. Guys, we just got one of the rarest races in the game. This is gonna help us do so much damage by the end of today's video. Guys, we just got Gojo race. Okay, we got limitless race. What does this even look like? Oh my gosh, wait. We have a limitless like aura around us, and I think we have something around our eyes. I think we just have glasses on. Yo, how strong is this one? Wait, this thing says 45% damage, 25% Gojo damage, 30% damage. Oh, wait, it's not even that strong. Dang, why they make Gojo suck in this game? All right, guys, we have a few more. We only have 25 more race spins. Let's just see what we can get. Hopefully we can get something insanely good, guys. And boom, guys, we are all out. Okay, we are all out of race spins. Wait, we stopped at something. We got demon race again. Okay, let's just see what we can get. Human race. Boom. Okay, we're all out. Okay, we are all out. Our official best race that we got is the Galvorn race. Okay, and we're going to be using this one because it does the most damage. All right, this thing increases our damage by like 80%, which is pretty insane. But now, after doing all of that, it's time for us to do some race rerolls. Okay, so we need some clan rerolls. My fault. All right, so for the clan is also a very important way for you to increase your damage in this game. I currently have the worst clan in the game. Okay, so we need to get to rolling. Okay, all right, so let's pop all 33 of these, and hopefully we can get something pretty good. We got Zoldyck clan. Yo, we got Majestu clan. Okay, we might have to keep that one because we don't have any other options at this point. All right, so we're gonna keep this clan real quick. We're gonna store it real quick, and we're gonna keep rolling. All right, we have 28 more of these. Hopefully we can get something extremely rare because that's gonna give us a crazy damage boost. And we got absolutely nothing. Okay, well, it looks like whatever that Magestu clan is, we're gonna have to use them. All right, so we have the Galvorn. It has a 3% lifesteal, 80% max HP, a 75% damage, and a 20% melee damage multiplier, which is pretty insane. All right, we have the Godspeed. We have the Magestu clan, which gives us a 20% damage increaser. So far in today's video, we've increased our damage by like, I think we increased it by like 400% already. And we have the Hunter Cape, which gives us a 30% damage increaser, which is pretty insane. I wonder if we have any better items. Oh, we have a Sorcerer's Blindfold. What does this do for us? 25% damage. Okay, it's a little bit worse, but it's not too bad. Oh my god, we have so many. Yo, we have the Hunter's Cape. We have a Hollow Mask. What are these? Yo, hold up. What is this? Wait, this only gives us a 40% damage increaser just by equipping like a cosmetic. Guys, and I'm gonna show you how to get these cosmetics pretty soon. This apparently can give you so much damage. All right, guys, so the best one that I found is the Hollow Mask. All right, that's even better than my cape. My Hunter's Cape is literally better in it. All right, so we're gonna be using this, and now I'm gonna show you guys how to get these accessory items. So now our official stats, if we look at our official stats, we have a 244% damage increaser. We have a 0% sword damage, 20% melee damage, 12% critical chance, 89% critical damage. Wait, we're doing, oh my god, we got so much stronger. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys how to get these items. Now, if you want to get some accessories to increase your damage even more, you want to go to the boss island. Apparently these things are like really good for your damage, and you talk to this guy right here, and he's going to spawn you a boss. Okay, he can spawn you any of these bosses. Let's do like a really hard one. Can I spawn this one in? Divine Grill. I don't have that. What's the Blessed Maiden? I wonder if I could take her. She has 650 million health? Oh, heck no, bro. What did I just sign myself up for? All right, guys. Look, I guess this is like the true test to see how strong we actually got. All right, let's just see if we can handle her. All right, remember, earlier in this video, we literally were doing like a million damage. No, not even that. We were doing like 360,000 damage. Something like that. It was really bad. But now we're already doing like 30 million damage a hit. Like, what is going on? Oh my god, we're actually so strong. We are actually so strong. Wait, I just realized something. We have the wrong combat style on. I should be using my strongest shinobi. That's literally my best style. All right, and if I pair that with like my other one, this thing's pretty strong. Oh my gosh. Yo, planetary devastation, bro. Yo, we just did 30 million damage in one hit. Insanity, bro. Yo, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. All right, let's pop our awakening. And I low-key want to use a different sword. I'm pretty sure this Abyssal Empress is actually stronger than my atomic sword, which I just unequipped it somehow. All right, I haven't never used this awakening before. What does this thing even look like? Yo, this thing's crazy. Yo, we did 6 million. We did 60 million damage. What the heck? We even have an F ability on this sword. Wait, what? How did we get an F ability? All right, so we just did planetary devastation. We have this ability. That's an F ability. All right, let's pop this. All right, yo, this girl's about to get cut up, bro. Yo, look at this cutscene, bro. Oh my, we're at 40 million damage. 40 million damage. Oh my days. 50 million damage. I think it's safe to say we gotten a lot stronger in today's video already. We're not even close to, we're not even halfway done, bro. This video is actually, yo, we just did 100 million damage. We almost did 100 million damage. What the heck, bro? We just got so strong in today's video. Yo, guys, we haven't even done the craziest things to give us more damage yet. Like, we barely scratched the surface. All right, guys, and I'm pretty sure after we kill this boss, she's actually going to drop a pretty strong item for us. So that might even give us even more damage. Basically, all these bosses can drop their own items that can help you increase your damage. So you can possibly get some friends. I think you got to do at least 10% damage to these bosses. Guys, our health didn't even move for real. Like, I don't know how strong we got. Maybe it's because we got life still. But, like, she didn't do any damage to us, basically. And we killed her. And we got a maiden outfit. Wait, what the heck is the maiden outfit? Wait, what if that increases our damage by a lot more? Okay, let's check it real quick. Okay, so she did give us a maiden outfit. All right, boom. Okay, let's see what it looks like visually. Wait, what are the stats on this thing? All right, so from the maiden outfit, she gives us 70% damage increase. What the freak? Wait, whoa. She just gave us a free 70%. Oh my God, bro. We just got so much stronger. Oh my gosh. And guys, another way for us to get stronger, this one actually costs us a little bit of Robux, okay? It costs us a little bit of Robux, but don't worry, I'm gonna spend some money for y'all in today's video. And also, subscribe right now, and if this video gets 1,000 likes, then I'll buy this item for 5 different people. But the item that we're gonna buy to increase our damage even more, I don't know if I should buy this, guys. It's about to be crazy. I wonder how much this is going to boost our damage by. All right, so cosmetic crate. We might have to buy a few different things, bro. We're gonna have to buy some Robux real quick. So we're gonna have to buy some aura crates. So that's the main thing that I wanted to buy for you guys, but I don't have any Robux. So let me just go use my credit card and buy some Robux real quick. All right, guys, I'm doing this for you guys. So the least that we can do is get 12,000 likes in today's video, and I'll buy this for a lot more people. And guys, we just spent a lot of Robux, okay? We just spent a lot of Robux, $100 worth of Robux. Wait, how much Robux is that even? Oh, we have a lot. Okay, let's buy, should I buy 100 aura pack? No, let's start off with 50, bro. There's no point to buy 100. All right, what if we get the best one first try or something? All right, so we bought that. Okay, we also need to do the hockey quest. Oh my God, there's so much things that we have to do to increase our damage today. All right, so we gotta buy some, let's buy some passive shards. Let's buy some of these. We're gonna buy this cosmetic box. I don't know what this does for us. Is this gonna give us items that increases our damage even more? But we just bought everything that we needed to buy. All right, so let's open every single thing that we bought. We have a bunch of cosmetic crates. Let's open all of these. Are these gonna give us items to increase our damage though? I don't know what these things are gonna do for us. All right, okay, I think that thing was a waste of money. I'm pretty sure that was a waste of money. Let's see if they're even better than the ones. Cosmetic? Oh, cosmetic. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, there's even more stuff to increase your damage. Wait, what the freak? Bro, there's infinite damage increasers in this game. All right, I think the best one for us is the corrupted wings. We can't see the wings yet though. All right. Oh my God. Yo, we look so cool. What the heck? All right, we also have this crimson mask. I might wear the... Okay, that thing looks kind of goofy. It's the Icarus mask. What the heck? You can become Icarus in this game. All right, let's do the visuals for this one. And for our accessories, let's do the visuals for this one. All right, there we go. Yo, we look freaking cool now. All right, but that's not the end. Okay, we have even more things that we have to open. We have to open these passive shards, which we're going to need later in this video. And guys, by the way, I bought an extra 2x XP game pass, and I can't use it because it says I already redeemed it. So if you want this, drop your Roblox username and I'll add you, and I'll give it to one of my subscribers. But anyways, let's open 50 aura crates. All right, let's see what we can get. Hopefully we can get a good aura that can increase our damage significantly. We just got the winged aura. Oh my God. Wait, that's so good. Okay, that was a yellow tier. Okay, hopefully we can get an even better aura. Bro, our damage is about to be so high after today's video, bro. We're about to have the craziest damage of all time. All right, so now for auras, we have 15% damage increaser with the wing aura, and it looks like this. What the freak? Yo, oh, we're on some crazy stuff, bro. I low-key want to open some more of these, guys. All right, I like the red effects. I low-key want a purple aura, though. Purple's my favorite color, if y'all didn't know. But anyways, yo, let's keep going real quick. I'm gonna buy some more auras real quick. All right, guys, after doing all that, our damage now. Okay, let's check out our damage. It's not our final because we're not even halfway done still. It just keeps going. Our damage is at 281% increase, and we have 6 million health now. All right, guys, but we need to go to a very, very important island, okay? We need to go to Shibuya Station, okay? Because on this island, you can actually increase the damage on your items, okay? And also, this island is really good for killing bosses because it's... Oh, crap. It spawns 3 different bosses, and we just 4 million damage to them right there. All right, let's kill this guy. All right, guys, so we got a Curse King Collar. I don't know what that's going to do for us, but pretty cool. All right, Curse King Collar. How much damage does this increase our thing by? All right, let's see the stats on this. All right, so the Curse King Collar actually gives us a 45 defense, 30% damage. That's not that bad. Yo, if y'all need some easy items, yo, get your friends and get over here, bro. All right, so, yo, we're freaking strong now. All right, but guys, the main 2 people you want to talk to here is the Blessings Teacher and the Enchanter. So I have the Atomic Sword, and I have it like pretty blessed. All right, so every time that you bless it, its stats actually get pretty much better. All right, blessing successful. Atomic is now, wait, stat preview. Wait, so every time you bless it, it increases your stats. So it went from it has a 25% damage booster now. All right, so what happens if we bless the Abyssal Sword now? Okay, the Abyssal Empress Sword. Let's just bless this as much as possible. What does it cost to bless this? Wait, actually, it doesn't really tell you what it costs. What am I spending? Oh, we need Adamite. Okay, it tells you the requirements at the bottom right here. All right, let's bless our Shinobi thing as well, because this is my strongest melee in the game so far. So I'm gonna bless it as much as possible. All right, we need Adamite again. All right, and now we can go to the Enchanter, and we can actually put some enchantments on our items. So wait, we need 2 maiden cloaks to enchant this thing. So you have to get multiple versions of it to enchant it even further, which will give us even more damage. All right, guys, but this is only the beginning. We still aren't even halfway done. All right, so now that we have to go to the Artifacts Island now, okay? Artifacts is a huge way to increase your damage in this game, okay? So you first need to talk to this person. You should have been taught to this person, by the way, all right? Because she's one of the most important people you could talk to in this entire game. Oh, claim this. Okay, let's claim that. Claim that. So you basically want to level up all your artifacts. You level this up by collecting more and more artifacts. So the more you collect, the more artifact levels that you get. So when you click on it, you can literally claim your rewards and it gives you good artifacts. So now once you do that, you can talk to this girl and she'll tell you how good your actual artifact is. And the helmet seems like they're pretty much health items. All right, and also there's like gear sets. So if you wear the same artifacts that look the same, it actually does like a gear set for you. So we're gonna equip this glove right here, okay? And I'm just gonna upgrade it because, okay, I'm not gonna upgrade the glove actually. We're gonna upgrade, all right, so your chest piece, I'm pretty sure the chest piece gives you good damage. We're gonna go for this chest piece right here because it gives us critical chance. And we can even upgrade it if we want, and it increases the critical chance by a lot. As y'all can see, the critical chance just keeps going up and up and up. And yeah, it just keeps going up, bro. All right, we can get it all the way to like 9%, but you need 189 to max it out fully, which it doesn't show us the highest level it can get with that. Ooh, we have some good boots and stuff. All right, this one gives us a 2% damage increase. All right, we're gonna use these ones because they give us a damage increase, and I'm pretty sure we might have a set bonus. All right, but that's artifacts. You want to upgrade and collect as much artifacts as possible, which we're gonna need to collect some more in this video because we don't have enough right now. Yo, our artifacts are kind of buns right now, but don't worry, okay? Don't worry. Later in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to get some more artifacts. So now you want to go to Slime Island because there's a very important person that we want to talk to. We want to talk to the skill tree person, and we have 15 skill points, which we can add to multiple of our things. We can increase our damage by 5% right here. We can increase this. Boom. We can increase our critical damage. Oh my god. And our critical chance. I feel like critical chance is the lowest one because it only does 1% per every like upgrade. So you might not want to do that one first. All right, you might want to save the other ones for first. All right, but anyways, since we have so much, we could just do critical chance right here. All right, and your main thing that you want to do, every time you get 250 NPC kills, you get 1 skill point. And you need a lot of skill points to max out this full skill tree. So yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of grinding, not gonna lie. All right, guys, and one of the most important places that we have to go to is the spec passives. What is that? I actually have no clue because I obviously don't have it. All right, but anyways, we need to talk to, is this a spec teacher? Or who's the spec teacher? Oh, this guy. Why they make you the spec teacher? This ugly little, All right, so, oh, wait. You can actually, oh, so you can increase the specs on your weapons. I actually do have this. All right, so let's turn off auto rerolls. And we want to go for a mythical spec. That's basically what we want to go for. We have 424 passive shards. Let's go for a mythical. Let's auto reroll it. Let's just see what the heck we can get, guys. All right, we probably want to keep legendaries on in case we get damage 5. All right, the main one that we want to get is damage 5 or even Eclipse. Eclipse does a lot of different things. All right, we want to get Eclipse, damage 5. Oh, we just got Fortune Chosen. Oh my God, we just got the rarest one. Oh, wait, what? Why does that thing kind of suck? Wait, Fortune Chosen. Why is it? Wait, why are the stats kind of bad on it? Wait, Fortune Chosen, 20% chance, plus 1 drop, damage 6.5%. No, wait, I don't know. This one's the rarest one in the game, but it kind of sucks. It sucks for damage at least. 30% chance for 1% drop, 10% luck booster, 12% damage booster. This one kind of sucks. Am I tripping? All right, let's grab our other weapon and let's do some rerolls on this thing. Okay, we just got Rampage on this. Rampage is a rare one. We have a 16%, wait, we have a ramp, 17% cap damage, a 16% critical chance. Okay, so this sword just got insanely strong. I'm about to reroll this one, bro. I don't, all right, should I keep it? All right, chance for 1 drop. All right, maybe this is our grinding sword. This is our grinding sword. Abyssal Empress is our strong sword. All right, let's get our strong shinobi. And let's go for like a damage one on this one as well. All right, we just got so strong in today's video, bro. Oh my gosh. So this is like the way that you can make your weapon even stronger as well. So we're gonna see what we can get real quick. It seems like the mythicals are actually pretty easy to get. Unless I just got like maxed out aura. Yo, if y'all want as much aura as me to get all these good things, subscribe right now and like the video, because we're not even close to being done yet. We still got, oh, we got critical chance 5, which is 4% critical chance. I don't want that low key. Okay, let's re-roll that. It was only a 5% critical chance. That kind of sucks, bro. All right, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it wasn't, maybe it doesn't suck, but we just ran out of shards. Okay. Maybe we should have kept that. All right, well, we just used all of our shards. Let's go to the next island, I guess. All right, guys, so the next step in us increasing our damage significantly is the rune dungeon. All right, we need to go into the rune dungeon, and I think we're actually strong enough to do this solo now. All right, so apparently, let's see our stats real quick. Our stats are 322% more damage. Wait, what happened to our health? Why did we lose so much health? What happened? Our health just went down so much. But anyways, our mission right now, we need to go into this rune dungeon and destroy everything. Okay, that's our mission. All right, so let's make sure we have all of our best items. Okay, let's get this atomic sword. I think our atomic sword is still the best one. Wait, one other, there's one thing that we have to do, guys. Before we go into the rune dungeon, there's one very important quest that we have to do. Guys, you want to pay attention to this because this thing is extremely important. You want to get your hockey, okay? I'm gonna show you guys how to get your hockey and how to train it real quick. But basically, you need to go to the snow island, okay? You guys, and this gives us like such a crazy damage booster, and we sadly don't even have this unlocked. So we're not even doing the max damage that we can even do. And it's pretty easy to unlock. So you want to go to the hockey trainer on the snow island, which is right here. And then she said, all right, she said, finish or abandon your quest. So I'm gonna close all of this. What the freak? Okay. All right, so path to hockey. So we have to kill 150 enemies using the combat style. If you guys are low level, you can literally grab this quest. Okay, it probably costs like, okay, now that I think about it, it probably takes a certain amount of like XP to do this. But anyways, well, you got to find like a really good island to do this one. So you want to have the combat style, and you want to stand right here, and you just want to like kill these guys. We have to kill 250 of them. Okay, this is like gonna be the easiest way for you to train your hockey. You can literally equip the auto clicker thing right here and just keep training this. You can literally AFK it if you want. So let's just grind our hockey, and this is going to give us a significant damage increase, guys. All right, guys, after a long time of grinding, okay, we have 138 of these guys killed. It's all worth it, guys. Trust me, this grind is not for nothing. This is how you become the strongest, highest damage version of yourself in this game, in Sailor Piece. All right. Yeah, I would say the strongest person of all time. You know, but like, you need a lot of RNG for that. And a lot of people might not have that RNG skills. All right, but anyways, boom, we did it. All right, so now it says use the Z ability to attack 65 times. So you have to grind even more. Which, okay, every time we use it one time, it counts as one. I thought it would be like every enemy we hit with it will count as one, but it doesn't work like that. But anyways, yo, while we're doing this, we're kind of getting a few things unlocked. These enemies actually drop artifacts. We're also leveling up our skill tree. We're leveling up our hockey. We're leveling up a lot of different things all at once. So wait, I just thought about it. We could literally just be getting gems too. Grab that quest too while you guys are at it. Wait, how much gem? Oh, this quest doesn't give you no gems. Oh my gosh. The quest gives you 0 gems. Wait, what about the boss quest? What if we do it on the boss? All right, we're gonna close that quest. We're gonna do it on the boss. Even the boss gives you no gems. All right, fine. I think, all right, so if you're higher level and you don't have hockey, I'm gonna find an island where you can grind and also get gems at the same time. All right, so we need to find an island where they have like less than 1,000,000 health, which let's try to like go into like Hollow Island or something. All right, let's just see if this island's good enough for the grind. Okay, this is good. Okay, so with my current damage, we actually one-shot them and we get 44 gems every single time that we kill them. So it's a win-win situation, okay? We're getting free gems and we also get XP. We're leveling up our skill tree, pretty much leveling up everything. And we're kind of hitting more of them in one ability use. Kinda, a little bit. Nah, never mind. I feel like it's the same thing. All right, guys, we finished the step 2 of that quest. Now we're doing step 3. We have to punch 750 times. So this one's pretty easy. Yep, I'm not doing this myself. I'm gonna see if I got an auto clicker real quick. Yep, we got an auto clicker. And let's get to punching. All right. Okay, we're gonna need to be a little bit faster in that one. All right, yo. So if you want to like do this part of the quest, get you an auto clicker. If you have mobile, is there an auto clicker on mobile? Like, how do mobile players auto click? Please let me know in the comment sections, because I actually have no clue. But we're just gonna do this for the next few minutes, get all the punches that we need, and I'll see you guys once we're done. Hopefully this increases our damage by a lot. All right, guys, so we have 715 completed attacks, which is right here where my mouse is at, and we're pretty much done with this. Here, let me close that thing out. And yo, the auto clicker clicks so much faster than me. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. It's actually insane. All right, but anyways, we just completed our quest. So, Conqueror Fragment. Okay, let's go back to the quest giver and let's just see how much our hockey... Oh, we're not done yet. We got to do a little bit more. All right, there we go. Now we're done. Quest line, go purchase your ability. Do I talk to her to purchase it? I'm gonna see if I talk to her. So this is actually gonna give us so much more damage. Not too sure about like the percent, but it's gonna help us a lot, guys. All right, but anyways, let's see what she can do. Hockey has been added to your inventory. Go to your inventory to activate it. Okay, where it at though? Hockey? I don't see it. Hockey's been added to your inventory. Like what? Where's it at? All right, maybe it's the hockey color. All right, so now I turn on the hockey color. Let's see if this actually works. All right, so guys, by the way, also in your settings, what you guys want to do is you want to go to your settings and you want to turn on this setting that says, where's it at? Where's it at? Okay, I don't see it at all. Okay, all right, so you want to go to your settings, right? You want to go to your settings and you want to go to, accessory settings, hide aura. What does this do? Hide accessories. Oh, I might do that to keep my drip composed, you know. All right, but anyways, you want to go to your settings. You want to do auto skill settings, okay? And then you have all these skills. You get auto select all your skills. You want to click on auto hockey, and you want to do this, okay? You want to auto select all your hockeys so that it automatically equips once you're fighting an enemy. Which I don't see my hockey anywhere. Where's my hockey? So usually you have to click H to equip your hockey, but with this you don't have to do that anymore. All right, auto equips it, obviously. Okay, guys, I found out how to do it. All right, you gotta click G. All right, when you click G, it uses your hockey. So I wonder if this shows up on the stats now. So, the hockey is a 24.5% 25% multiplier at level 1. All right, remember, because we just started this game, so it's literally level 1 right now. There's one issue though. It's not auto selecting it. Like it's not auto doing it. All right, but to equip your hockey, you have to click G if you're on a like keyboard and mouse or whatever. All right, but anyways, let's do this. Let's just like reselect all of it real quick. All right, guys, but real quick, we got to make our hoppy. We got to make our hoppy drippy, our hockey drippy. Okay, so let's get some hockey recolors. Okay, we got black hockey now. What does this look like? Oh, wait, it's actually, oh, it's green. Hold on, we gotta make it purple. We have to make it purple, chat. All right, guys, we just got purple hockey. Oh my God, we're dripped out. We're dripped out. But we need to do the next thing to get our damage up. All right, so after doing all of that, I'm gonna see if we got any brand new artifacts. All right, because we still have pretty bad artifacts. So let's see if we got any new artifacts. Okay, it doesn't look like we got anything pretty new. Let's upgrade this one real quick. All right. How much dust do we have? All right, let's just upgrade this one as much as possible. Let's just put like 25 of these on here. All right. Okay, let's go higher. All right, boom. All right. Oh, so this is how much dust we max level. Yeah, we just max leveled it in one shot. Yo, so it gives us 7.5% more damage, a damage reduction of 2%, and it give us more health. All right, so now that we have that, let's increase. Should we upgrade like should we upgrade like this thing? This thing looks like it might be able to give us like some damage booster or something. Okay, let's upgrade this and see what happens. Okay, let's put 50 on here. Wait, it doesn't do much for us. Okay, let's do 100. Okay, that thing does nothing for us. All right, guys, so right here, we're going to add 50 dust to this, and it's going to increase our critical chance to 9%. So we're going to upgrade this, and we just got a damage reduction critical chance. We just got a bunch of brand new buffs just by adding that. All right, so we also have a 2-piece set, so we got a 20% critical damage increase, but obviously I don't have the best artifacts in the game. I'm gonna have to like wait over time to get even more artifacts. We can even break and sell our artifacts that we currently have that we're not using. But now, guys, it's time to get into the real damage multipliers. All right, we pretty much did every single thing that we can do in the game besides power. Okay, we need to go to Lawless Island, and this is gonna be like the second to last thing. But we can actually increase our power, and our current one is called Fierce, which I don't know if this is good or bad. It doesn't look that good, honestly. Okay, let's put some filters on here. All right, let's put some filters, and let's go for like a crazy one. All right, let's see what we get. All right, quick. Oh my God, on our last spin, we just got the craziest one. Oh my God, we got the craziest one. NPCs take 14% more damage. Damage 27%, critical chance 3 point. We got the craziest one on the last try. Guys, subscribe right now if you want maxed out aura. And so join the aura farmers, which is the name of my subscribers. Subscribe right now, or else you're gonna be weak in this game forever. Okay, I'm just kidding. But anyways, now that we have all this, we have the craziest setup now. Like, we just got so much stronger. And we're not even done yet. That's the craziest thing. So now the next thing that we have to do is we have to go to Dungeon Island, and we need to get some runes. So there's this item in the inventory, and it's called runes. And we currently have 0 of them. Yeah, we have 0. All right, but anyways, yeah, we have runes. That's the last item that we don't have in this game that we need. So you want to go over here, and there's like a dungeon shop. We don't got to talk to this guy, but we want to talk to this. Quest resumed. Wait. Okay, I don't have the dungeons unlocked. I just realized that. All right, well, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get these dungeons unlocked. Find 6 ancient pieces across the islands in order. Okay, we're gonna do this quest real quick. All right, guys, so for the first quest, all right, for the first piece that we need to find, we need to go to Starter Island. Okay, we have to go to Starter Island, and it says behind the red roof house. Behind the red roof house near spawn. Okay, there should be like something that we gotta get. Oh, there's a puzzle piece. Okay, so we got that. So now we need to go to Jungle Island. All right, and on the left side near the rocks by the shore. So we're gonna find like a puzzle. Oh, that's right there. Okay, it's literally right next to spawn, guys. Okay, now we need to go to the next island, which is the Desert Island. And this is all so we can unlock the dungeons, so we can unlock runes, so we can become even stronger in this game. So let's go to the Desert Island now. All right, and it says it's near the large pyramid. Okay, the large pyramid. I don't see it anywhere. Okay, I see it. Okay, it's near the large pyramid, but it's on the like rocks over here, guys. Next, we need to go to the Snow Island. On Snow Island is behind the igloo next to the tree. Okay, so there's an igloo, there's a tree, and it should be over here somewhere. Oh, I see it. All right, it's right here, guys. Now we need to go to the Shibuya Island, Shibuya Station. All right, it says it's on the rooftops near Sukuna's spawn. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is Sukuna right here. Okay, let's just get a boss level kill real quick. And let's look for this little puzzle piece. Okay, guys, I found it. All right, so the puzzle piece is right here, but in between the cracks. It's slightly above Sukuna, so like right here. And yeah, you'll have it that easy. Just kill this boss real quick while we're at it. All right, guys, and for our last one, it's Hokomondo. What does that even mean? On top of the dome behind Aizen. All right, apparently there's an island called Hokomondo. What? What? I don't see this anywhere. What type of directions are these? All right, guys, so Hokomondo is actually called the Hollow Island. I guess they must have changed the name since when. I think they changed the name. And it says it's on top of the dome building behind Aizen. Okay, so I guess this is the dome building. All right, so it should be up here. Okay, it's up here. And boom, we got it all. All right, it says defeat 25 bosses to prove you're ready. So guys, now we have to defeat 25 bosses. And look how strong we are now. Guys, we literally just killed that boss instantly. All right, but guys, if you want to defeat bosses fast, after all that grinding that we've done, you should be able to do this. This is probably the fastest way to defeat all the bosses. So you want to go to Boss Island. You want to talk to this guy. You want to talk to, you can just do like this quest right here, and it's going to auto respawn this little weak boss right here. So we're just going to keep doing this, spamming all of our abilities and just destroying this boss over and over again. And we're going to do this 25 times until we beat this quest. This is basically the fastest way to defeat bosses in this game. All right, guys, and we finally complete the quest. Let's get the heck out of here. We've killed that boss so many times. And now I'm pretty sure if we go to the dungeon island, we can finally use the dungeons. All right, so let's see if that was enough to complete the quest. And let's see what the heck these dungeons are, because apparently in these dungeons, we're going to find the method for us to get even stronger in this game. All right, so, oh, we have Sid. We have a rune dungeon. So face Sid boss. So the rune dungeon is the dungeon that we want to go into. So let's start up the rune dungeon and let's get in here. All right, hopefully we're strong enough to like solo it now. All right, let's bounce into here. All right, do I have all the items equipped? All my good stuff? All right, should we do, I think we should do medium mode. Let's try medium mode, guys. I think we're strong enough. We should be. Oh crap, it started already. Oh, we're cooking. Oh, we're strong. All right, so we're gonna do this to get some pretty decent runes. Guys, apparently the runes are really overpowered for us to increase our damage in this game. So we're gonna really need this. All right, I should probably do this. Yo, these enemies are so easy, bro. Yo, where the final bosses at? Where the final boss at, bro? Yo, they can't hang. These boys cannot hang with me right now. Oh, we got a rune. We got something called a suppression rune. All right, guys, and remember, we need to check out how much damage we actually do later by the end of this video after we got fully like everything. All right, and so far we almost have everything that we need in this game. Obviously we could get better artifacts, we could get more items on our skill tree, but we've improved our account so much already. All right, but anyways, let's complete this dungeon. There's 15 waves and this thing is pretty easy. All right, I feel like I should use my atomic sword because remember, guys, it had like an extra drop trait or something. It said like it was a 30% chance for an extra drop. So technically this thing's like our best grinding sword. All right, I'm gonna pop this ability and I'm gonna see what runes we have so far. So in our inventory, oh, we got a crazy rune already. All right, I'm gonna see what like where this rune's at in terms of like best runes. All right, so let me check. All right, so we have 2 runes. We got the suppression rune and we got the havoc. Was it destruction rune? Is it called destruction rune? Blood rune. We just got a blood rune. Holy crap. We're getting some good stuff right now. I wonder if we're getting good stuff because it's easy to get, or if I wonder if we're getting it because we have like that one thing. Wait, we got the havoc rune. The havoc rune gives us an 82% chance, 82% damage increaser. So the best rune for us to get is primordial rune, havoc rune, pretty much primordial rune or the radiant rune. All right, those are the 2 that you want. All right, so we're gonna activate this one. So is it equipped? How do I know if it's equipped? Oh, pay a key. Pay a key to replay. That was pretty easy. All right, I wonder if, oh, we got a guardian rune. All right, let's see our stats now. Our stats are probably insane. All right, so, oh, it's taking us back to the server. All right, guys, so our stats. We have a blood rune, duration 5 ticks. Bleed. What? I guess we do bleed damage when we kill enemies now or something. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. But I low-key want to do a harder dungeon. I want to see if we can get the primordial rune. That rune seems like it's like the best one. And I think we have a chance to get it, guys. Okay, I think we have a high chance. Let's see if we can handle a hard mode dungeon. Do we do enough damage to hang in the big leagues? All right, let's do extreme. All right, extreme might be crazy, bro. Okay, all right, let's see if we can hang. All right, so let's do this. We just got that new blood rune, so we should do a lot more damage now. Okay, we one shot. We're still one-shotting, guys. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. Oh my god. Well, this is the hardest dungeon, and we're one-shotting everything. Bro, we're doing 50 million damage. Wait, whoa. We're actually insanely strong now, guys. Bro, the craziest thing, we're not even like maxed out build yet. Like, we're kind of still like, we're like mid-tier. Like, we're not a noob, but we're not like OP. All right, oh my god, we're clearing the waves so fast, guys. All right, we're not one-shotting with our fist anymore, but it's all good. All right, let's pop this planetary devastation. I wonder if it kills everyone on the map. Like, is the radius that good? And let's pop it. Oh my god, it kills everything. It just kills everything. All right, well, it's called planetary devastation for a reason. Guys, our health is not going down. This is the hardest dungeon, by the way. And I don't know why we're not using our sword. We probably should use our sword a little bit more. Remember, it has the double drops. Observation hockey leveled up. So if you do this, you can level up pretty much everything. So wait, is our actual real hockey one? I think it is. Okay, it is. All right, that's good. All right, so our real hockey's on. We got observation hockey on. We still need to unlock the Conqueror's hockey, which we don't have that right now. All right, guys, we're on our last and final wave of this dungeon. Yeah, we kind of cooked everyone. They couldn't hang. All right, and we beat it. We literally just beat it. All right, let's see if we unlocked the primordial rune, and we didn't. Okay, we didn't at all. But it's all good because we have one more dungeon that we have to do, and we're gonna have to grind this dungeon a little bit more because we really need that primordial rune. Waiting. Why does it say waiting? Am I supposed to do this again? Am I supposed to do it again? What? It didn't give me an option. All right, let's just do it again. I'm gonna see if I can get the primordial rune, which will give us a oh, we just got a destruction rune. I wonder if the destruction rune's better. I don't know. Like, it said like there was some like bleed effect on my stuff. I don't know if that's good. I don't know what a bleed effect 5 ticks does. I don't know if that's, it might be good for bosses. Okay, let's see what the destruction rune does. All right, destruction rune. It's a 26% damage multiplier. What does that even mean? All right, here, let's click on our stats. So with the destruction rune, we do 403% more damage. With the blood rune, we do 376 damage. So technically, destruction rune might be better. Possibly. Please let me know, like, yo, if you guys are some pros at this game, let me know in the comment sections. All right, guys, we're on wave number 14 out of 15. Yo, we just got a fortune rune. Wait, wasn't that like a really good one? Wait. That was the good one, right? No, I think it was called something else. It was called radiant rune. So fortune rune's at 15%. So it's not that bad for like a luck increaser. It's not that bad. All right, I forgot about titles. Wait, what title are we using right now? Boss drops. How do we get more of these titles? Yeah, I'm kind of curious to get more of these because oh, we're probably supposed to kill the bosses and they're supposed to drop the title. Oh, that's probably what it is. So 6-Eye Demon. So I guess we got to go like boss hunt and some stuff. All right, but we killed. Oh, we finished the dungeon. Oh, how do we leave? How do we leave the dungeon? Hey, 1 key to replay. All right, we're leaving. Okay, guys, now it's time to see our final damage. It's time to see how much damage we actually deal in this game. But there's one more thing that I want to do. All right, there's one last thing. Okay, actually, there's kind of 2 things real quick. So I want to go to the boss island. Okay, the boss island. And we need to kill a really strong boss on this island, okay? Since we're finally strong now, let's go ahead and spawn the strongest boss in the game. And our hopes, upper sill. Oh my god, can we even spawn this? Oh, we can spawn it. Wait, why does he have 4 billion health? Oh crap, are we strong enough for this? Oh, we're strong enough. It looks like we are. Yo, it's so much players. All we have to do is get 10. Oh my god, someone's one-shotting it. Oh my gosh, I should have done a private server, bro. I just wasted all my materials, bro. Guys, basically, if someone steals the kill, you don't get nothing. So I just wasted my materials for someone to just destroy him. What are these guys? Babylon Key, Divine Grail Crafter, Broken Sword, Divine Grail. What are these doing? What's this Babylon Key? Yo, there's so much people, like so much quest givers everywhere over here. All right, we got this guy, the Golden King. What the heck? Oh, we have the Moon Slayer F of Mastery. All right, well, who is this person? All right, we have a Tyrant. Yo, there's so much like people everywhere. What the heck? Yo, buy Moon Slayer? Okay. Yo, we could buy so much different things in this game. This is crazy. If y'all want me to do a video where I upgrade all the the players in this game, let me know in the comment sections. But boss exchange, 500 boss tickets. What the heck? All right, guys, we're gonna do this boss again because those people stole my kill last time, so we didn't actually get anything for it. So I think we can hang and do it by. Oh my god. Yo, wait. Could we do 1 billion damage? Are we 1 billion damage worthy? Our health is not moving. Chat, our health is not moving at all. Wait, this is kind of crazy. All right, I would do an awakening, like an ultimate. Guys, we can do billions of damage now. What the heck? But there's level sis, bro. Someone like, whoever I was playing with last time, they basically like one-shot the boss, bro. We're not at one-shotting level. There's levels to this game. All right, so the freak. Yo, she popped her ult. Oh heck no, I'm not dying to this person. And we die. Yo, she popped her ult, bro. That ult was crazy. All right, guys, I understand it now. All right, so if this boss wants to pop his ult, I could use my ult and have invincibility frames, bro. Who could play at that game? All right, guys, if we beat this boss, we can get a moon outfit, we can get a lunar essence, we can get a demon remnant, we can get a moon crest, we can get all these different things. I don't know if these things are even good for us. They gotta be good, right? They're all like outfits. They're probably gonna increase our damage by so much. All right, so let's just keep yoinking this boss. Where'd the boss even go? See, I got the boss running for me. That's how strong we got. We officially got the boss at half health. We're gonna pop our awakening. All right, guys, the boss is almost dead. Hopefully we can get one of these crazy items that the boss can drop, and this will give us an even crazier damage boost. We already do so much damage now. We can literally do billions of damage. We're able to do billions of damage, guys, which is insane. But if we get a boss drop, we can actually do a little bit more damage. I don't know how much more. We already do so much. All right, I think this might finish it off. I think this boss is kind of cooked after this ability. All right, let's hold the atomic out. Make sure we get the atomic drop multiplier thing, and then boom. Okay, we got a demon remnant. Okay, we got absolutely nothing for that. All right, well, we got absolutely nothing for that, but it's okay because we move on to the last and final thing that we have to do in today's video, and that is, wait, I forgot what the tower does for you. Here, let's go to the tower real quick. What does this do for you? We have the infinite tower upgrades. Is this just for the tower? Like, are these upgrades just for the tower or like permanent upgrades? Abyssal outfit. What the heck? Okay, I don't know if those are permanent upgrades or just for the tower, but we are going to actually go to like the boss rushes. All right, we're gonna do a boss rush. These are basically towers where you fight bosses. So it's gonna be like kind of crazy. It's gonna be pretty hectic, but I want to see if we can actually handle this. All right, and let's just see the boss rush upgrade. Wait, even this thing has its own like boosters. Like what? I wonder if this actually gives us a boost in the game, or is this like just for the tower? Anyways, what the heck? Extreme iframes, damage reduction disabled, lifesteal disabled. Okay, let's do medium. Let's see if we can hang in the medium raid. Okay, it looks like we can hang. Fighting Gilga. All right, boom. All right, we got him cooked. All right, we got Gojo. What the freak? Oh my, yo, why'd Gojo do that to us, bro? All right, we killed Gojo. We got to do 15 waves of this, bro. Bro, these bosses have so much health. We killed them kind of fast, considering they have like almost 500 million health. But bro, what even got? What even boss is this? What even anime is he from? What? All right, there we go. All right, we have a night boss. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Igris. That's definitely not Igris. Oh my god, they have 2 bosses on us, bro. They have 2 bosses on us. All right, let's do an iframe. iframe ability. Let's try to knock off both of them at the same time. Oh my god, we just did 250,000 damage. Holy. Holy. Oh my days. Oh my days. Yo, they are pounding me to the wall, bro. Yo, they gotta drop something good for us. They ain't dropping no items. All right, yo, our character's over here flopping everywhere. I don't even know what my character, where are we even standing at? My character's upside down. What are we doing? Oh, we're fighting it. I forgot his name. All right, guys, the bosses are starting to have close to 1 billion health. It's no worries though. All right, yo, like, we're literally so strong, it doesn't even make sense. All right, this boss has 1 billion health. He actually has 1 billion. Okay, we gotta get our damage in. All right, he's starting to do a little bit more damage as well. We're taking a pretty decent amount of damage right now. All right, but we have good life steal, so we're pretty good. We're actually kind of good. I think that other raid said that had no life steal enabled, bro. Is that thing even possible to do? And we're fighting a Gojo with 1 billion health. It's all good, bro. Bro, we have to kill him, bro. Dang. We have 7 more waves of this, guys. I don't know. Hopefully this gives us a good reward that can actually increase our damage. I guess I'm gonna find out the hard way, I guess. And guys, we failed the boss rush. All right, we were supposed to kill all those bosses in under 5 minutes. Infinite bosses, by the way. Anyways, guys, now it's time for the final check. It's time to see how much damage we actually do and to see if we actually got stronger in today's video. All right, so like in the beginning, we need to go to the starter island and we need to go test out all of our damage on the dummy. Okay, so we're on the starter island. All right, so just like in the beginning of the video, we're gonna do 1 M1. 1 M1 does 6 million damage now. Wait, whoa, wait, that's actually insane. Okay, that's actually kind of crazy. We were only doing 390,000 damage. Wait, what? Wait, let's reset our damage. Wait, it did 6 million the first one. All right, 6 million. Okay, let's take that. All right, guys, and remember the list from earlier. So we did, look how much damage we went up. Oh my god. All right, so now let's do a combo. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, oh my god, 40 million damage. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? Yo, damage went up so much, bro. All right, now we need to do the V ability. All right, let's stand back here and let's test out the V ability. Oh my god, this is about to do so much damage, bro. It's about to do so much damage. Oh my god, 138,000 million. Oh my god, we did 8 million in the beginning. Now it's 138 million. All right, so now we're going to do every single ability. All right, so we're going to do Z. Okay, wait, I should probably do it different this time. All right, remember last time we kind of did it wrong. All right, so we should probably do it this way. All right, so start off with the awakening, and then we do everything 1 by 1. All right, so we got 138. Okay, I guess you can't time it. Okay, I don't think we could time it to combo it, bro. All right, but anyways, we have 138 million plus 190 million. All right, so it was 190 million plus 138 million because the awakening. So basically, we do like 300 million damage with a full combo. And guys, this is the before and after numbers. Guys, this has to be the ultimate damage tutorial. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe. Praise Yahweh, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if I help you guys. If I helped you guys, the least you could do is drop a like and subscribe. But this is how you get max damage. Okay, not max damage. This is how you get higher damage inside a Sailor Piece. Anyways, see y'all. Click on the screen right now and watch my next video.